All right, so this is a screen test. This is normally how I talk to somebody in real life, not as, you know, charismatic, or I'm usually not quite that deadpan, I guess, but this is normally how I talk to somebody in real life. It's much more boring on camera because I'm not really inflecting much, and it's just not as entertaining to watch. So I'm also facing straight on to the camera, and probably that's not, I mean, well, if you notice anyone else, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier specifically, they don't do that. Now, look how much more engaging this is. This, very flat. You can't really tell that like my face and my flag are, I mean, you can kind of tell, but like it's very flat. This is so much more of a difference, and you can see so much more of my face at this point, unfortunately. But also my hand. This is better. And also notice head movements. Notice, like, so the pixel fold. That's a way more dynamic movement than like, so right now I want to talk about the pixel fold. You know what I mean? Pixel fold. You know. So well, you're gonna see my messy room if I do that. But I'm not sitting, I'll just do it anyway. So I'm like leaned forward. Hang on. The battery popped out of the camera. Okay, so I am not sitting back like this. I am actually leaned forward with my elbow. My desk is covered with Legos here on the desk. So I'm leaned up like this. Actually, I gotta zoom in slightly again. There we go. So it frames up really nice. My head balances well with that. And then sometimes I'll have something going on the TV, but usually it ends up turning itself off anyway. And the microphone is right here. It's not as cool because you can't see the microphone. And I really like, I mean, this is a cool microphone. I'm actually not using my arm right now, but my arm is like, so this is where the microphone is, the arm is like back here. But like if I were to practice saying, like doing my greeting. Okay, so if I'm gonna do my greeting, I always do the hello everybody thing just because it's what I've said, and I don't know, it's better than hey guys, how's it going? Like, I don't want to do that. So like, let me think. Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about the Pixel Fold. The Google Pixel Fold is one of the newest phones that's coming out this year. It's leaked to come out this year anyway. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be really, it's going to be a groundbreaking device. One of the only folding phones that I'm interested in, actually. Okay, cut. So if I did that intro, that's much less. I actually wasn't even watching myself, but I have a feeling that that's not very engaging. If I were to do something like, let me think what I just said. Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about the Pixel Fold. One of the only folding phones that I have ever really been interested. Okay, so at that point I would cut and go back. Hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about the Google Pixel Fold. One of the only folding phones that I have ever really been interested in owning. I'm not really a Samsung person. I don't like the software as much. I know it's still Android, so it feels like home, but I don't like the skin they use. I don't like One UI. It's one of the more popular phones this year. It's been leaked anyway, to come this year. And we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so that was the two combined. So if you're going to take just the actions from the first one, it's, you know what I mean? Like I'm moving, but I'm not really doing much to like express to the camera. Also notice the flatness still. If I take the actions from this, it would be You know what I mean? Like, can you see the difference there? It's much more dynamic, much more up and down, much more eyes, mouth, nose, like hands. Now, you don't, obviously everybody doesn't have to be that expressive. Like, that's not normal for me either. Like, I'm not like that in real life, obviously. I mean, at least I don't think I am in real life. Maybe I am when I'm talking to people, but consciously, if I'm like conscious of myself in like a new situation or something, I'm not like that. So I don't know. That's a better way of describing it. And this is only a 5-minute video. I've done messages that are longer than this. But let me know what you think on that. And also, yes, two. Let me see if I can do this again without turning it off. So 1 light, 2 lights. It'd be way easier if I was just back there, but I can't keep recording. And if that was the case, if I turn off this one, that's what I was using before. Way worse and way bluer, because this one is orange. See how it's too orange now? But with this one, it's going to turn off for a second. It tries to connect to the Wi-Fi so you can control it. It never works. But notice how it's super orange, and now it's kind of more balanced out. So yeah, it's I'm very happy with it. I'm in the middle of editing this, and it actually just occurred to me that I thought it was going to be distracting looking back and forth, because right now I'm looking at the camera. Right now I'm looking at my monitor, aka like I keep OBS right here, and this is the edge. So the camera's right here. So it's almost like a viewfinder. I just did that out of convenience. But it kind of just occurred to me that it feels like I'm talking to a group of people. You know what I mean? Tell me if that's actually what it feels like, or if I'm just justifying. But this, like, as I'm talking and looking kind of back and forth and then looking back, like feels like I'm looking at individual people, which feels more inclusive. I don't know if that's part of it or not, but that just occurred to me.